Welcome to this explainer. I was diving into how the digital economy is shifting right now, and honestly, what I found is absolutely fascinating. Today, we're exploring some of the most lucrative hidden AI money-making systems that are projected to totally dominate by 2026. We are moving way beyond those basic overused prompts you see all over the internet, and we're looking at the actual structured strategies that are quietly generating massive returns.
But before we get to the gold rush, you really need to hear this staggering statistic: 21%. Right now, a recent survey indicates that 21% of creative freelancers who are just using basic generative AI are actually seeing their incomes drop. No way, right? Well, it's because of overwhelming competition. Everyone is doing the exact same thing, and it's driving the value of generic work straight into the ground.
Okay, let's really dive into this, because there's a massive contrast defining the current market. On one hand, you have the generic AI hustles, basic copy-paste methods like simple content writing, which are just completely saturated at this point. On the other hand, we have these hidden AI systems for 2026. These are highly scalable, structured systems, and this is where the real leverage is.
So here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the AI income trap. Then, get paid to train AI. Third, human-touched AI freelancing. Fourth, local business AI solutions. And finally, automated AI influencer avatars.
All right, starting things off with number one, the AI income trap.
I know a lot of people are feeling incredibly frustrated right now. You try your hand at simple AI content writing only to hit a brick wall. The harsh reality is you can't just copy-paste AI output anymore. The fundamental reason here is just simple economics. If everyone has access to the exact same generic prompts, your competitive advantage literally disappears. Think about it. If a client can generate the exact same text you're handing them in like 3 seconds, why on earth would they pay you?
Moving right along to our second tier, getting paid to train AI.
So we pivot to this first step on our ladder, which is fantastic because it requires absolutely zero coding. It's all based on a concept called RLHF, or reinforcement learning from human feedback. Now, what does this actually mean? It's simply the process of training AI models by having humans rank responses and provide logical reasoning for their choices. And this brilliantly illustrates how the tech actually improves. Platforms like Outlier.ai are literally paying people right now to sit down, look at 2 AI answers, and explain which one is better. You're basically getting paid to argue with a robot and teach it right from wrong.
Let's make this super concrete. Take Ria, for example. She's a second-year college student who doesn't know the first thing about coding. She's simply set up a free profile, passed a basic assessment measuring her reasoning skills, and started taking on tasks for a few hours after class. Just by ranking AI responses and giving legit, logical reasoning, she monetized her thinking ability directly. She's earning real weekly payouts with zero upfront investment.
Okay, climbing up to number 3, human-touched AI freelancing.
Now, if you already have some creative skills and you want to stay in the freelance space, this is how you survive and actually thrive. Get this, we are seeing a 30 to 60% increase in rates for AI-skilled freelancers compared to traditional non-AI freelancers. Why? Well, the secret is treating AI as an incredibly fast assistant, never a full replacement. The winners out there use AI to blast through a rough draft, but then, and this is absolutely crucial, they inject their own human structure, deep research, and personal touch. That exact blend is what clients are happy to pay top dollar for.
So, what's your actionable game plan here? First, niche down. Pick a very specific area to master. Second, use AI to help you create 2 or 3 incredibly polished samples that really show off your unique human touch. Finally, directly DM local creators or business owners that you already follow. Pitching directly with high-quality, targeted samples, that is exactly how you cut through all the noise.
Which brings us to Tier 4, local business AI solutions. If you want something a bit more systematic and far less reliant on constantly pitching new clients, we shift into B2B local automation. To put things into perspective, in India alone, there are over 800 million WhatsApp users. Local businesses, like your neighborhood clinics or restaurants, desperately need to communicate with this massive audience, but they completely lack the time or the team to sit around answering basic questions all day. They desperately need automated chat solutions.
So, knowing this massive demand is just sitting there, how do you actually get your first client for a service like this? You might assume it takes some huge marketing budget, right? Actually, scratch that. It doesn't at all. It just requires a smart, targeted approach.
Here is the exact local pitch strategy you can use. First, make a list of 10 local businesses in your area. Second, build a simple working demo of a WhatsApp chatbot tailored specifically to them. Third, and please don't miss this, when you pitch, do not talk about the complex AI technology. Nobody cares. Pitch the time saved. Show them exactly how this bot saves them 15 to 20 hours a week on repetitive customer queries. Finally, charge a one-time setup fee plus a monthly maintenance retainer. A monthly fee is basically negligible to a business owner saving 15 hours a week, but for you, that creates a highly steady passive income stream.
Let's move to and see how this builds into our final, most scalable tier, automated AI influencer avatars.
This is where you can completely detach your personal time from your earning potential. Now, if you think this sounds like science fiction, just look at the real-world persona of Varun Maya. He has 1.1 million followers, and the content on his page, it's 100% AI-generated. Massive, heavily automated AI brands are absolutely thriving right now, entirely run by smart systems and clever scripting behind the scenes.
And the true monetization strategy here is incredible. It isn't about chasing unpredictable ad revenue from platforms like YouTube or TikTok. The real money is in highly lucrative brand deals. With an engaged audience, an AI avatar can easily secure brand deals reaching $5,000 a month or more. At the end of the day, companies are paying for attention, and these avatars command it incredibly efficiently.
The tech behind this is honestly shocking in how simple it is. Here are the exact steps to build your own avatar. Step 1, record a simple 2-minute 1080p sample video of yourself speaking. Pro tip here, keep your mouth and hand movements to a minimum. It helps the AI train way better on your face. Step 2, upload that footage to a platform like Outlier.ai. Step 3, just input your text script. Almost like magic, the AI generates an instant, perfectly lip-synced video of you speaking those exact words.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer scale and freedom it offers. It's wild. You film once, you have zero editing headaches, and you get infinite content. Once your digital avatar is trained, your only job going forward is writing excellent scripts. You don't have to set up lights every single day, you don't have to do multiple takes, and you definitely don't have to suffer through hours of tedious video editing.
All right, that brings us to the 2026 AI Mastery Wrap-Up.
As we wrap up this explainer, we've climbed a very specific ladder today, going all the way from foundational tasks to owning fully scalable digital assets. Let's cement these takeaways real quick. For a low barrier to entry, focus on AI training with Outlier.ai for solid task payouts. To elevate your current skills, use augmented freelancing via Upwork and direct DMs for high-paying client contracts. For that sweet passive income, build local AI solutions like WhatsApp bots for monthly maintenance fees. And for infinite scale, utilize platforms like acecool.com to build AI avatars and secure massive brand deals. I want to leave you with this incredibly powerful thought. AI won't directly make you money. You make money by using AI. The technology itself is really just a tool waiting for human structure, logic, and creativity to give it direction. The difference between those who thrive in 2026 and those left behind is simply structured action. So looking at the ladder we just climbed today, which system are you going to build first?